Okay, so let's start with this video. Okay, goodness, scratch that. In this video we'll talk about diversification as a strategy. Again, this is part of the corporate level strategies or generic strategies that a firm can be able to use to be more competitive. So let me just clear this, and here we are talking about diversification. And as as I recall, we said that if this is the firm, you have strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats. You will only use this strategy if you fall under quadrant 1. This is where diversification applies because it has a justification of a strong internal environment. It also has a justification of opportunities in the external environment. Now, there are three types of diversification. You have what you call the first one, related diversification. Related diversification. Then you have two, we have unrelated diversification. Diversification. And under unrelated diversification, we have unrelated technology over here, and we have unrelated products. So let us talk about what we mean by related diversification. Now, in related diversification, simply put, if I am Coca-Cola, my core business is soft drinks. Therefore, if I come up with Fanta Melon, this is basically what we call related diversification. If I come up with another Fanta and I call it tomato, another one call it passion, whatever I'm coming up with over here, all this is related diversification because it points to my core industry. Now, the reason why we do this is because the core product is Coke over here, and it is protected by all these tiny products that seem to be somewhat unnecessary, but their basic role is to protect the position, the strategic position that Coca-Cola has achieved through the product Coke. That is related diversification. Now we have unrelated diversification, and the first one is you go to unrelated products. Now this is Coca-Cola going to create Novita. It's a soft drink, yes, but in terms of the true nature of the product, it is a product that would most likely fit the EABL portfolio. Again, it is not a pure soft drink. That is an unrelated product. This is Apple saying that now they want to come up with a smart car. I don't know what they'll call it. Maybe it's an iCar. It's an unrelated product over here. And the reason is that Apple is basically in the smartphone or smart gadgets or PC industry. Going into the car section is a diversification of form and what you call an unrelated product diversification. Now, this may be to consolidate the core position that may be here, or to even complement the strategic position that has been achieved. A good example would be if I am Kenya Railways. If I am Kenya Railways over here, and I'm noticing that we are struggling even though we have established an SGR terminals to take people through the various parts of the country, I can establish what you call a motor vehicle section. And the main reason why I'm coming up with this is so that I overcome the hurdle that most travelers will have, move from where they are to the railway terminals. If I can be able to provide them with an opportunity through a mobile app or through online booking and so forth, I'll be able to increase the business that I'll be getting from this section. Maybe take people from Syokimau to the SGR, then take them to Nairobi CBD for their work, and also provide them parking over here. That is an example of an unrelated product diversification. Unrelated technology, this is where the technology which is used to produce the product, that you are coming up with is not related to what your core product is. I repeat, it basically refers to the technology that is used to produce the product that you have introduced. It is different from what people know you for. Now, the example we gave here is that if you enter an eatery or a hotel and you find there is a Coke table mat, a Coke bottle opener, a Coke fridge, everything Coke, you cannot order a Pepsi in that place, because from a market position point of view, that is basically a designated Coca-Cola region. Now you go to another place, it's a drinking hub, you find that you have a Tusker mat, a Tusker opener, Tusker apron, Tusker fridge over here. Again, you cannot ask for a Keroche product within this, because the market position and the statement that is being said over here is that this is an EABL based supplier. Now that is why you will see that if you find a Pepsi fridge, a Pepsi this, a Pepsi that, you will never find a Coca-Cola product positioning in that type of an environment, because it is competing and cannot be able to deliver results. Now this is the same thing for Total. Total is in the fuel business, and then they have Bonjour. They have a mart where you can go and buy things that you are interested in. These two are unrelated. All these things over here are using unrelated technology. Therefore, the reason why Pepsi and Coca-Cola is doing this, and ABL is doing this, and Total is doing this, is to reach a wider market by providing them with other supportive products that may be needed. Now, that's one way, but the other is to consolidate the market position for a company. So that's it for diversification. So let us go to the other video, which will be talking about integration as a strategy.